This training is going to take a look at one of the most ubiquitous views that you're going to use inside of SmartSuite, the grid view. So if that's of interest, stick around and let's get into it. In order to access your grid view in SmartSuite, first you need to be in a solution and in an app. So here I am inside of my sales solution, my sales CRM, and I'm going to drill into, let's say, my contacts. So you'll notice, of course, as is the case with most applications, I'm going to have a number of different views here that I can access. The grid view is denoted by this green grid icon. So you can see the different colors of the green, the light green and the dark green on that grid view. And a grid view is effectively rows and columns to view our data. It's the most commonly used view, in my opinion, and it's one that you're going to be very comfortable with coming from a spreadsheet type of tool. So the grid view, again, fields are going to be listed out on the columns, and new records will be added horizontally as rows in the grid view. There we go. We can create any new view by simply coming down to create view and selecting grid. But since we already have this view built here, this is my grid view contact summary. Let's just take this one out and take a look at the settings that are unique to grid view. So the number one thing you'll notice is right here where it tells you the type of view that this is. You could change the view type if you'd like, but we want to keep it on grid for now. We also have the ability to bring in certain fields, allow them to be displayed or not. So I can click on fields to display, and I can choose to hide some of this information. Maybe I don't want to see if they're VIPs. I remove that. You'll notice by clicking it and Xing it out, the VIP field is not removed from the data source. It still lives here. It's now moved over to the available fields. If I want to bring it back and actually allow it to be seen on this view, all I have to do is click it like that, and you see it's dropped in right here. Now I can also reorder these fields here from the field display. So I can go ahead and bring this VIP up, put it right next to the photo. You see, as I let go, the VIP field, which was previously in this section on my screen, is now moved over here. If I want to move the location, let's go ahead and move social actually. We'll swap social and location. I just click drag, and as soon as I let go, you see that that data is updated in the view structure itself back here behind the scenes. So that's how we can go ahead and choose what we want to show up in this view. The only field that we can't remove entirely is the name field. In this case, that's our primary field. So the leftmost field cannot be removed from the view, but all others can. We can also filter data in or out of this view. So if we want to see, let's say, only those contacts who have an email address. So I can say, I only want to filter in data where the email is not empty. And then if I had any records where there did not exist an email address for that particular record, it would be removed from this view. I also have the sort capability here. Current sorting is by VIP, so all the VIPs are up at the top. Let's say I want to get rid of that, and instead I want to use a sort by name. I want to sort folks by their alphabetically by name. So I make that selection. I can also choose to group things or not. Here I have them grouped by opportunity. I can toggle that out and not group that way. And now I have everybody ranked here sorted alphabetically and no longer grouped by the account. So you have a lot of functionality, a lot of flexibility on how you want to see your data in that grid view. But at the end of the day, ultimately this is rows and columns, and you can then manipulate those rows and columns to show you exactly what you need. I know we covered a lot here, so if you missed any of that, please go back and re-watch, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you have any questions about what we covered in this training, please ask them below in the comments section of this video. And until then, we'll see you in the next training.